Hello, welcome. Here we can find this question in LeetCode. The question name is number of islands, and this is one of the good and the best question to prepare for a matrix type of questions and a graph type of questions and to learn the DFS also. Let us dive into the question. Given that a 2D grid map of ones and zeros in which 1 represent a land and 0 represent a water, and the border outside of the borders are full of water. What they mentioned as you may assume all four edges of the grid are all surrounded by the water. What we have to find out here is how many islands are there. Islands means in the terminology of programming, it is asked to find number of connected components. Means see, connected components in the sense means let us take this example. Here this one is horizontally connected to this one. This one is horizontally connected to this one. This one is vertically connected to this one. This one is vertically connected to this one. And these two are horizontally connected to the middle one. That means if any two are connected through horizontally or vertically, the whole hierarchy will be formed as an island, means a connected component. Let us see here. Here there is no connection between the bottom island and the top island. So two separate islands are there. Here also this one is a separate island because it is not connecting anyway horizontally or vertically, and these five constitute of another island. Here this whole group of ones constitute, this whole matrix group of ones will constitute one island. That is what we have to find. So we have to find, they will given us a grid in which they represent the land as 1 and the water as 0, and we have to find number of islands present in the grid. That means number of connected components of 1 that present in the grid. So for that, what the logic I am going to do here is, I will start at every one and go horizontally and vertically in the 4 directions possible and make the connected ones as the marked, means they are visited, means they are connected component of the present one. So after let us take this example. First we encounter this one, so we will mark it as visited. Then we will mark it as visited as it is horizontally connected. Then for this also we will mark it as visited as horizontally connected. This one also mark it as visited. Like that, every horizontally or vertically connected component of ones will be marked as visited recursively through DFS. DFS means first we will start here, we will go all the 4 sides possible, then we will mark if that is 1, and recursively from that marked position we will again go for the 4 sides possibly. Like that DFS we will do. Let us type the code. It will be more understandable if we type the code. Let us take the dimensions of the grid. Let us take answer as number of islands and I comma j. Just a minute. Okay, cool. Then for I is equal to 0, less than I plus plus. So if we encounter any one here, then what we will do is, as it is a character, we have to represent it as a character only, as they given as it a character, not a numeric. Then we will go for the DFS of that place, means grid comma I comma j, means at that position we encountered a 1. So from that we have to do the DFS. So you can pass the parameters or you can find there. It is better to pass. Yes, so you pass the parameters. Then every time you encountered a 1, that means that is not connected up to. So you will increment the answer. Finally, Finally you return the answer. So for the DFS, as I said, recursively going all the 4 directions from every connected part of the present island. So just a void and okay. Int I comma int j, then int m comma int n, the dimensions of the grid. See here I am taking it as a ampersand, means you are not passing the copy of the grid, you are passing the address of the grid. That means when you recursively visiting the every vertex of the connected component of the island, you are marking it by the address. So at last you will so let us take this at 0, 0 you found a 1 here. So after this DFS function worked out, then all the connected components will be marked. That is done through the address. If you send a copy, means that won't happen. For that, then just mark as you visited that. So I am marking the position as visited. Let us suppose marking as 2. Then we have to move the 4 directions. 4 directions means, suppose here the position is 1. You have to move the top direction and you have to move the left direction. Sorry. So this is the left direction, and you have to move the right direction, and you have to move the down direction. So 4 directions you have to move. So for that you have to take the positions of the I-1, I+1, J-1 and J+1. So when you are taking the I-1 position, the I should not be 0, because when you take 0 minus 1, it will be -1 and it is invalid position of a matrix. So you have to check that. If I not is equal to 0, then you will move to the top position. That means and the other thing is the top position should also be 1. So you have to check that. I-1 j equal to 1 only, you will make a DFS there. So DFS of grid comma I-1 comma j comma m comma n. And same the formula when you are seeing the bottom also. For that, what you have to see is it should not be m-1. So when I not is equal to m-1 and the grid of I+1 j is equal to 1, you will move a DFS there. So I+1 comma j, then m comma n. So as we seen the top and bottom positions, then by varying the z as z-1 and z+1, we will see the left and right also. So if the z is not is equal to 0, we can see for the left position also. For that, the left position element should be is equal to 1. So then you will make a DFS at that position simply by ij-1, okay. And the same for the right also. That should not be is equal to the number of columns -1 n -1. So not is equal to -1, and if grid of I-j+1, that should be 1, right? So is equal to 1, then DFS of that position. So m comma n. I think this will work out for us. Let us check, and by running this, Okay, let us submit this. Okay, it is not dealing with the corner case, that is when it gives us an empty array, sorry, empty matrix. So what the error here I have done is, let us take the matrix is empty, then the number of rows will be 0. Then I am trying to access the first row, that is the error I am making. So if we know the number of rows is equal to 0, then itself we can return 0. That is the corner case we have to see. So that will be the corner case. That means when there are no rows, when we are trying to access the first row, means that will give an error. So let us submit now. Then now it will work. So that's it. Thank you. And remember, this is one of the good problem to learn the DFS and finding the connected components or parts of the matrix. The consider it is an important problem. Thank you.